What's up, nerds? I don't mean that. Well, I do, but I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to myself in the viewfinder. Let's make a Halloween costume. Yay. Woohoo. Okay. Hi, Dale. I was like, wow, Allie, you're doing so good. You're getting this done so ahead of time. Mind you, it's not ahead of time. Halloween's on Friday, October 31st. Today's Tuesday. That makes it October 28th. I was like, wow, go off, queen. You're so early this time. But actually I'm not, because I need the costume for October 30th, and it involves air dry clay that takes 24 to 48 hours to dry. I am quite literally doing it as late as I possibly can to have it be ready for real, like on time. But I'm glad I realized that. So yay me anyway. So what am I being for Halloween? I'm so glad you're interested in knowing that information. Oh my God, thank you so much for asking. That's so kind of you to show interest. I wasn't really sure what I was going to do, and I'm touching my hair now because it's important. I wasn't sure what I was going to do. I was actually going to like really phone it in and be Avril Lavigne, specifically because I recently got a pair of camo pants that I like the way they fit me, and I was like, I just wear those. White wife beater, crop top, tie. Amazing, Avril Lavigne. But I was like, all right, like I can do that. That's an option. That's like back pocket just in case. But then I got my hair cut. I chopped it. And I was like, I feel like I could do something. I feel like I could think of something that would use my hair properly. Like, I have to find something that like dark, short hair, easy enough. And it hit me. I could do, what's her name? Shizuku from Hunter x Hunter, right? Straighten the hair. I have the bangs. I have some layers. My thought is straighten it with a little flippy outy, flip it out, straighten it. I have the glasses. I have a black turtleneck. I have jeans. I have gold jewelry. I have big bracelets. It's perfect. And then plus it has a little craft in it, like a little craftiness where I can make the little thingy-majig. It's perfect. What more can I want? That's so me. I do love Hunter x Hunter too. So that's what we're here for. Oh, I was going to try to like either paint the tattoo on myself. Not really. I never once thought about doing that. I saw someone do that and I was like, no, next. But I did think about getting like tattoo paper and like printing it out myself and like making it myself in that way. And then I was like, ooh, what if it doesn't work? I don't know. Wasn't really vibing with it. So I just ordered them on Etsy. And I ordered 2. It's the tattoos on her abdomen. Oh my God. On her abdomen. And it's the number 8 spider. So I got 2 of those from Etsy because, I mean, I have 2 different Halloween plans. I'm doing like a Halloween trivia on the 30th. And then on November 1st, I'm going to a Halloween party. I feel like the one will last, but also I just got 2 because I don't know if I'm ordering one, I might as well. So without further ado, let's make a craft. I think it should be pretty easy, but knowing me, I'll make it hard. Let's talk supplies. Hey. All right. So for supplies, and now we're just talking about the vacuum thing. Obviously the other things are like clothing items and such that I do not plan on making myself. We got my good old kitchen scissors, because what can't they do? And then, hold please, I need hands. All hands on deck. What did I say? All right, so then we have cardboard. And I would like to thank both me and also myself for this, because I have a big pile of cardboard by my front door right now that I have just been putting off taking out, because I always like to hoard cardboard just a little bit, because you never know when you're going to use it. Usually I don't use it, but now I'm going to. Granted, are there still like way more pieces of cardboard that I'm not going to use? I'm not even going to use most of this one, but it was easily accessible and I love me for that. Great work, Allie. I'm using this cutting mat and I'm going to use this ruler too. I'm getting ahead of myself. Cutting mat, ruler, cardboard, scissors, hot glue gun. Hot glue gun means glue sticks. And because I don't know how to buy a normal amount of things for any project, it's either way too much or way not enough. Of course, I got a 20 count. Oh, these aren't gonna fit. These are huge. What? There's not... Oh, I hate returning things. Shoot. The circle will not fit in the hole. Oh, shoot. Okay, all right. Okay, whatever. Okay, glue gun. And then I got this shape retention foam. So my thought is cardboard for like the back and the front. So do like the full back piece, matching front piece with the middle cut out so it's like the mouth. And then use this to be like the around part since it's sort of like a wavy design. And I feel like cardboard wouldn't do that well. I thought about doing cardboard, but I also love buying things. So I got this. And then I got this air dry foam clay. Don't really know what the difference between air dry foam clay versus any other air dry clay is, but I'll use this to make the teeth. And then I don't know if I'll use the foam or the clay for like the tongue or cardboard. I don't know. That's up for grabs. Whoever impresses me the most out of these 3 contestants can be the tongue also. First things first is we're gonna go see if we have other hot glue sticks downstairs, which, you know, I probably do, and I'm probably not gonna be able to find them because that's also how that works. All right, glue stick. Okay, all right, this is okay. Okay, all right. I could use this, right? Yeah, that could work. All right. So, no more hot glue was found, but we did find some B7000. Wow. This is glue. I know that for sure. I would probably prefer E6000, but honestly, it's just because I have a bigger container of it. I have like a bunch of these little ones because I constantly find myself buying little like packs of rhinestones and like half rhinestones and half pearls and stuff to glue on things. And they always come with these. So I have a bunch of these. Let's get this party started. I should look up a picture. That's a good starting point. All right, that's my girl. That's what we're going with. How big do I want it? That's a great question. Also, the one thing I didn't think about yet that I'm not going to think about yet because I don't want to is the stick thing for it. Because I really didn't feel like buying PVC pipe. And I don't know, I could probably use some cardboard or something. We're just gonna go for it and see what happens. Maybe like the width of this is good. Does that feel big enough? Like if I hold, yeah, whatever, let's try it. That, oh my God, wow. Can you believe I freehanded that? I can because it's not even. Let's send it, ladies. I'm gonna figure it out. And I do math for a living, sort of. Ta-da! Ladies and gentlemen, we're on the way there. So I feel like this is pretty big, actually. Is this gonna be huge? How big is it compared to her head? I have a big head and that looks big. I don't know. No, that feels okay. Maybe it's a little fat. Like hers is kind of longer than it is fat, but whatever. I'm into it. I'm kind of excited, but I'm trying really hard to not get my hopes up because being super crafty and everything, love it. It's the best. But also I feel like, well, actually, maybe I shouldn't assume other people have high expectations for me. Maybe they don't. But like, I personally, I have really high expectations for myself every year for Halloween. And then like never live up to them. Like I never really, I wait till actually, oh, my one was really good. I'll have to show you. 2 years ago, I was, what's his name? Haruda from JJK, the little annoying guy that Nanami grabs by the ponytail. I was him. And that honestly was such a good costume because it was so easy. Because I didn't even know what I was going to be that year. And then I was walking by like a street sale. I hope I could find a picture of it. I was walking by like a street sale thing that was like random like flea market-esque type stuff. And I found a hand, literally just like a plastic like hand to forearm on the street. And I was like, I need that. But yeah, I made a sword, like his hand sword thing with that plastic hand. And I think it was like cardboard, and I put like foil around it to make it look like the sword. That one was pretty sick. Okay, but other than that, I feel like, I don't know. I always have high DIY expectations for myself, and then the issue is I think that I never give myself time, or I just like don't actually care that much, and then it falls through, and then I'm sad. But not this time, people. This is gonna turn out good, because if it doesn't, whatever powers that be, no, I'm fragile right now. I can't handle it. So what do you think? Does that look good? Great. If you said yes, I'm happy to hear your opinions. If you said no, hate to break it to you, it's already done. Cardboard be kind of hard to work with sometimes. What do we think? What do we think? That looks pretty good. And now what we're gonna do is measure that. I wanna measure this around. All right, so it's about 46 inches based on my incredibly technical measurements. And this is, how long is this? 14 by 39, all right. Oh, that's so annoying. So we're gonna have to do this in 2 pieces. At some point here, I'm gonna have to stop taking videos of the whole process, because I think I'm so funny. And if I keep taking videos the whole time, inevitably I'm going to keep saying funny stuff the whole time. And then I'm not going to want to cut anything out. And then I'm going to have a 1,000,000-minute long video that nobody's going to watch, because nobody else knows that I'm as funny as I know that I am. I'm not reading any of that. And I'm just going to send it, ladies and gents. But this is what the cutting mat is for, in theory. Did that cut at all? Oh, look at that, it did. Wow, that cuts nice. I need to bring you closer so that I have some like shame. I need you to understand how poorly I'm, look at this. Look at all those cuts. What the heck? I'm nervous about the glue being strong enough, but we're gonna find out. I'll catch you later. We're gonna work on this and see how it goes. You don't have to watch the whole thing though. Wish me luck. Look how close that got to being only needing the 1 piece. This is kind of looking great. So just have to do this a little bit and then glue the top on. And honestly, we got the base, baby. But also, wait, what time is it? Shoot, oh God, no. I have therapy in 3 minutes. So I would love it if this could dry. Good news, y'all. Figured it out. I took 2 things of my vinyl that I use in my Cricut off of because these are like a lot thicker than paper towel rolls, a lot sturdier. And then I taped them together. Amazing. What an innovator. Okay, cool. So we have that done. We have the back and sides connected. So now the next, and these are actually they're pretty solid. I feel good about it. I'm gonna cut a hole and put this in. And basically I think I'm gonna glue it down, but then also put a shit ton of tape on there, like the painter's tape, to try to hold that down. It's probably not gonna be the most secure thing in the entire world, but we're gonna deal with it. And then once that's in there, we'll attach this sucker. So then we'll put that on there, and that'll be like most of it. So that's the goal for tonight. Well, those, and then I want to do shape the teeth and the tongue with the air dry clay so that it could dry. And then tomorrow night I'll just have to paint everything to have it ready for Thursday. Step 1, feel like that's what she does, like the hand on the hip and the thing over the back. Yeah? Yeah? I can't see that far away, so I'm trusting you. Okay, that's pretty sick. It is big. Okay, I put the top layer on. She's on there, she's drying. And now, I think what we're gonna do is try to make the tongue out of the foam and then make our teeth out of the air dry clay. Which realistically now I'm realizing I could have just done the teeth out of the foam too. But I bought the air dry clay, so let's use it. But first of all, okay, so the way I'm holding it, the way I'd be holding it over my shoulder, this side will be down, so I want the tongue hanging out here. Okay, yep. I feel like that's good. Leave that for now. We're gonna start playing with the clay. Let's see. Oh, this is interesting. I don't really know how to use this. Look at the texture of that though. That is not at all what I was expecting. Look at this. It's like, it's gooey. Oh. That's interesting. All right, okay. I am incredibly intrigued and kind of scared. I don't know, so I'm just gonna make some teeth-like shapes. Oh, that's cool. What do you wanna see? Like, come on, that's gonna be sick. So I'm gonna make a bunch more of these and then we'll catch you tomorrow. Thanks. I was just gonna make the teeth out of the air dry clay because I didn't know it would be this wonderful to use. So maybe we will try to make the tongue out of it as well. It's so moldable, like I feel like it might work better than the foam. Hey Dale. I need to find a way to get it to like sit like this to dry. Okay, we're back. Wednesday. It's Wednesday night. Right, and I need this done for tomorrow, Thursday night. Also, isn't my outfit cute? This is a bad angle, but it is. Hi, Dale. All right, so this is how the teeth are looking. They're still sort of, I mean, they're still foamy, but I think that, like, is that just how that works? I don't know, they seem okay, so I'm chilling. I did have a bit of a mishap with the tongue. I did end up doing it out of the clay, and then I kind of like put it over a cup and leaning against something else, and then it kind of all fell through. I probably should have taken a video of it, but I didn't, so here we are. But so then I ended up looking up some stuff, and I saw that like you're better off kind of molding something out of like foil and then putting the clay over it. So I ended up, and this is definitely still drying. I'm gonna have to do this like tomorrow, I think. But I did this for the tongue, and I feel like it looks really good, honestly. Like, that's gonna be sick. So I don't know, from what I read, once it's like dried, I could kind of sand it down and make it a little less like textured and weird looking. So what we're gonna do for now is paint this guy. And I am using acrylic paint, so I think that's gonna kind of suck. Like, maybe I should have painted parts before I put it together. It's fine. Brushes, a paint palette, and I just grabbed these colors of paint. I figured the teal for the outside, white just for white. There's pink and like the red for the inside. I'm a little bit nervous about the coverage since it's like cardboard and blue tape. Like, I'm thinking maybe I should have primed it, but also I'm not gonna. We're gonna start with the inside. This is crazy. I don't have that much to say right now, so I think I'm just gonna do a little montage of clips of me painting. it's October 30th. I'm going to Halloween trivia tonight, and I did just find out there's a costume contest. This is the hardest I've gone on a costume. I don't know if I'd want to be in a costume contest because that's a lot of attention, and I'm a little bit weird in real life. Crazy. I'm sure that's unexpected. It's also supposed to rain literally all day, and I'm going to be worried about taking my child out in the rain because that's mostly cardboard. But this is how it's looking now. We got the little pose. We got the tongue, which I honestly think looks really good. Kind of freaky. If this is going to be over like this, I want the tongue, where are you, coming out like that. And then we have to add in all the teeth. So that's it. Let's finish her up. And I think this should be quick, but I say that and then everything takes me 30 minutes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of lay things out where I'm gonna want them, so I could like get this, so I could get the spacing right. And then once we have that, we really just got to glue it down. I feel like it's gonna be really cool. I'm super excited. Okay, I did such a good job. I did like the perfect amount. What the heck? Now my question is, do I want to do them from the inside? Because I feel like it looks kind of cool from the outside, honestly. Look how good that looks. I don't know, what do we think? Okay, we gotta poll the audience. The council, as in my one friend, has spoken, and we're going inside, which I think is technically more biblically accurate anyway. Also, how about, dude, the tongue? I'm so happy I did that instead of going with my original, like, this foam one. Like, that looks so good. So, let's send it, ladies and gents. Oh, no, I lost one. Oh, no, I lost one. Oh, no. So, I hope this works well. I'm just gonna put a ton of glue on this sucker. Okay, so these suckers are not staying, which is annoying, but I think what I'm gonna do is take my handy dandy tape and use that as a little, like, reinforcement, question mark, just to, like, hold it down. I hope that helps. It's on the inside, so it doesn't really matter, right? Like, in the end, as long as it all stays. Wow, so secure. Got the teeth on there. I think they're pretty sturdy. I'd probably feel better if they weren't mostly hanging on by tape, but, you know, as long as they're hanging on, I don't care. But for the tongue, I'm a little bit more concerned because, like, those, obviously, since it's behind the cardboard, I can just tape it, that's fine. Tongue's a little more of a wild card. So what I'm thinking is that we break into the singular remaining glue stick that I have for this one. I feel like that'll be more sturdy. I hope I'm right. Probably should have made this a little bit more like flat so that it had actual like logical sticking points, but and I'm gonna hold it here for a while. This is very important to the process. I'm so excited. What do you mean it worked? That's so sick. Oh my God. Yo. That's so sick. Guys. I like the little highlights and stuff that I did. I did a little one on the side too. Okay, so it's time to get ready. I did start flipping my hair out a little bit. This side is doing it so nicely and so how I want it to. This side is not. So I have a feeling I'm gonna have to keep doing it. I might have to like try to put something in it to make it stay better. But like it's like coming forward instead of flipping out. But this side knows what it's doing, thankfully. So that's good. Okay, so I have the tattoos here in a cotton round that we're gonna use to put it on. Let's try it. We're getting it basically here. So the instructions said press firmly and then let it. I'm so excited. Sick. That's cool. This is so fun. Okay, so I'm just getting ready to go out to hand out candy now. But I put on my costume again because I'm obsessed with it. So I just did this like gold chain necklace. I have this gold bracelet I always wear. This one's gold and silver, but whatever. I've got the bracelets on the wrists. Got the tattoo still there. It's definitely like cracking up a little bit, but that's fine. I'm wearing some like boot cut jeans and boots. I don't know how biblically accurate that is, but I feel like at least the cut of the jeans is. And Blinky's all fixed. So we're ready to go, people. I'm so excited about how this turned out. Ah, I love it. We're performing emergency surgery to reconnect. I did find little glue sticks, so we're in business. The sucker's heating up. And I'm just gonna go to town on it because obviously I was trying to conserve my hot glue a little bit yesterday. No more. I don't need to do that anymore. I could eat these glue sticks if I wanted to. Look how many I have. A wealth of glue sticks that are the proper size for my glue gun. And you know, that's a beautiful thing to have. All right, we're back.